Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We're still discussing the Nigerian Railway Corporation and we have with us. So I know you have a question for him.
Yes, I do. I mean, when we're talking about, railway transportation, just like with any other means of transportation, there are risks and there are hazards. So could you speak to the infrastructure for the provision of security, not just from a reactive level where it's like, okay, if an accident, if a train deviates from its track, what happens? What are those on ground provisions for responding to those kind of accidents, but also from a proactive level in terms of before anything happens, what are those things that have been put in place to ensure that it's safe to travel by train?
Let me start by saying the train is the safest of all the land transport modes.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, safety and security, like in any other sector, is put at the highest level of management. Number three, even in America, level crossing. America has the highest number of level crossing accidents in the world today. So what you do, in the case of Nigeria, you will notice that in recent time, last 3 years or so, we've not had any major security breach. But we do have a lot of safety misses or safety, thank God.
Just
you will always
bed of smoke.
What you need to, what we have been doing is, like I said, we are rewriting the standard operating procedures. You also have, the first thing is to prevent it from happening. And if your staff are not at their best, it will happen. Sometimes you will hear that train stuck at a level crossing. The beauty is that we'll pull it out in a very short while. That is because there shouldn't be level crossing in the first instance. So when you have level crossing and there is rain, sand will go in, but the train moves on iron that is locked. If anything happens, it deviates. The alternative is to change your way. New technologies are coming up. But for us, safety is key. And it can be on the train, it can be to our staff, and that is why I can link it here. We are working, part of the reform is going to create an entirely different directorate to handle safety and security. Because that is what will determine people use your train. After the Kaduna stuff, the bad incident, do you know that we are yet, the Abuja-Kaduna line is yet to get to that passenger level. And it's because people have fears. But I want to allay their fears that our rail tracks are safe. Just this morning, there was a news going on that people should stay away from train because there are some clips removed. Now, what also happened is people remove the clips. When they remove the clips, it's no longer safe. When we go and take our iron and we don't know. And that's why we put a lot of men on the track early on. So this morning we have replaced over 6,000 clips from last night to this night on Warri. So we also have to keep abreast of the situation.
In real time.
Yeah, in real time. So safety is key, and we are creating a brand new department, if permitted, to handle that, so that will instill more
confidence.
But however, we still go on there. We still travel by air. We still travel by car.
And there are issues
they
there
are
too.
not for the land sector. It's not as safe as the rail. It is the safest of all the modes that moves on the ground, and we will continue to do our best.
And security.
Security, you can't discuss it completely off here. But what we have done is a lot of the locals are involved. We are doing community to take ownership. It helps their business if the train runs. But if the train is not running in the community, they feel bad. So, but when the train is running, the supply chain, the value chain, everything improves. When you hear towns like Agege, Dube, and all those things, the train contributes to their prosperity. You hear like Zaria, all those, the train. So, we are getting the community involved, the chiefs and the rest, and the security also. They're heavily involved. They're involved in the cleaning, and that helps us. Then the military are doing a fantastic job. The military, the police, and the vigilante are helping us. And we want to appeal to the members of, please don't steal our.
That one, you
saw
started with
it.
No, but no, we will keep on saying it. I don't think people understand the impact until it comes close to you. When there's a picture here now, see that
it's still electric. He's not even afraid.
So when you steal, when people see the impact that, oh, if I take this iron rod and my mother or my children or my cousins go on the train and something goes wrong, it gets close to home. We don't see how it affects us. We just see I'm going to make money. And it's the selfish interest we're working against. But it was really great having you on the show with us. Thank you for inspiring us to believe in the Nigerian Railway Corporation, that there is hope for people to confidently, and especially the business opportunities that you've just said. I'm sure many transport companies now can begin to, instead of you being on the road.
Maybe I should just say one thing. Let me use opportunity to thank Mr. President for the investment he's putting into the rail sector. In the last 2 years, we're about spending what we have never spent in the last 3 years, just in 1 year. Yeah, there is a huge investment in the infrastructure. There is a huge expansion program waiting to be announced. And there is also, under the Renew Hope Infrastructure Fund, the current government, under the Mr. President, Ashwaba, is investing heavily in this sector.
In 1 year, what they've not invested in 10 years.
And it is even giving grants to states, to support states to bring up. All these development commission too are also putting
thank you for bringing us back to states. Please start holding your states accountable.
Yes. No, we're also accountable too.
Yes, no, because it works together. From the federal to the state, if everybody works together, we would see more alternatives. A lot of trailers and trucks on the road is because the rail is not providing
to Lagos State Government, Niger State Government, Kano State Government, Kaduna State Government, Enugu State Government, Abia State Government, and Ogun State Government. These 7 states, I don't know many others, these 7 states
they are
actually railing with the states. Railing with the states.
Railing with the states, okay. Don't worry. Go and hold. If your governor was not mentioned, if your governor...
don't put me on the spot though. I only mentioned the ones that I know.
If your governor was not mentioned, go and start asking what is going on. Thank you so much. We've been speaking with the Managing Director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, Dr. Kayode Opeifa. It's always good to have him on the show because we get to know what is going on. And many Nigerians are in doubt that the government is doing anything concerning some industry because we don't talk about it. We say Borno's governor too. We are happy when we hear governors that are working because it is important that it's not just about Lagos or Abuja. Other governors are also putting in the effort, and we celebrate your good efforts. And the ones not working,
and we celebrate the other governors.
And we celebrate others
because they are doing other things, and they're also planning railways.
You never
yet to visit them.
All right, we'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.